Good evening, everybody out there. Thank you for coming. Welcome. I'm Tammy Wendt, and I'm the newly elected commissioner to the Board of Review. I'm very proud to serve as your commissioner, and I'm so happy that I can represent you and the community in ensuring that all property taxes are fair and equitable. That is my goal. Tonight, we're looking forward to providing you with information on registration and pre-filing your property tax appeals online. We scheduled this seminar with the hopes that we would have solid dates and deadlines to convey to you. But unfortunately, because of COVID, dates are fluid as far as townships opening and closing. However, I do have very good news that we just found out today. We do know that pre-filing is opening July 6th. So mark your calendars, July 6th, you can pre-file. It's a great opportunity because regardless of when your township officially opens, you will already have filed and you won't miss the 30-day window. Because normally there's a 30-day window, and once it opens, you get 30 days, it closes, and that's it. So as soon as we know the dates and deadlines of your townships, we will post them to our website and social media. If you are registered, you will also be notified proactively. Registration is a great tool because you will be notified on a regular basis of dates and deadlines, and also when your appeal results are ready to view on the website. The reason I ran for this office is because while practicing law over the past 21 years, my experiences in real estate and property tax appeals left me with the desire to help improve the property tax system. Like many of you, I see the effects that high property taxes can have on property owners, many of whom are fleeing the county for lower taxes, as we've all seen happening over the last few years. As a lifelong resident of Cook County, I love this community, from its diversity, restaurants, to its history and neighborhoods. Cook County is one of the best places to live and work in the United States. That's why I continue to raise my family here today, and like all of you, I want it to stay that way. When you appeal your property taxes, you're ensuring that your valuation is fair. This helps create strong communities and helps us grow for the future. My staff and myself look forward to working with all of you. So the agenda for tonight will be a short PowerPoint presentation detailing how to register with the Board of Review, which means how to open an account, and how to file an appeal on your own and what forms and information you need when doing so. So now we will start the PowerPoint presentation. Registering and creating your Board of Review account to file your property tax appeals. Now, the Cook County Board of Review is an office separate from the Cook County Assessor. The assessor determines your assessed value, which is ultimately used to determine your tax bill. If you appeal to us, the Board of Review, we can reduce the assessed value if we deem it's warranted after reviewing your evidence. An appeal must be filed, though, by you to the Board of Review so that we can determine if your property has been overassessed. Residential property owners do not need to hire a lawyer to file an appeal. And I want to stress to you that unlike the assessor, we do not look at your properties unless you bring an appeal to our office. Why should you register with the Board of Review? Registration allows taxpayers to be notified by the Board of Review of the opening and closing filing periods for their respective townships. So you can register at any time, and we're going to show you here tonight how to do that. Property owners can register through the online appeals portal, that's what it's called, located on the Board of Review website, which is www.cookcountyboardofreview.com. You're going to need your township information when you're on there, your name, your address, and your PIN number, which is your tax ID number, your property identification number. Or if you aren't comfortable with that, you can also call the Board of Review to register, which is 312-603-5542. Okay, pre-filing your appeal. So since we found out today that pre-filing opens July 6th, mark that on your calendars. You're going to want to do that. The pre-filing period allows all filers to submit their appeal before each township officially opens. So your appeal is going to be in the queue so that when their township opens, it automatically gets reviewed and analyzed. Once your township opens, the pre-filing period ends, though. The Board of Review will open townships for appeals after the assessor releases their final numbers for each township. Property owners can file an appeal when the Board of Review opens their township for appeals each year. Once the schedule is finalized, it will be available on the Board of Review's website in midsummer. So from the time that the township opens, if you're not pre-filing, you have 30 days to file your appeal. So registering or creating your online appeal account, that's what you need to do. You need to create an account at the Board of Review so that you're able to access dates, deadlines, and your own account. After you submit your appeal, you can look at your results here online. Now, I know this looks weird. It says the arrow is pointing at submit appeal, but you have to click on that to be able to register for an account at the Board of Review. Then it's going to take you to this page, which is called the Cook County Board of Review portal. Click here to log into your account, or you may register to create an online account. So if you already have one, you're going to log in. If you don't have one, you're going to register. That will then take you to this page. If you already know your username and password, click on the login area. If you do not, click on the new users, and that's where you can create a username and password. You'll need your name, email, address. After logging in to your account or creating a new account, you will then be prompted to submit an appeal. You'll be back to this page and you click on Submit Appeal. You can also check, after you do file an appeal, go and check on My Appeals. And what that will do is it'll take you to your own appeal, and you can check the status of it and what's happening there. Check Submit Appeal. We're just registering you right now, and that's going to take you here. You're going to check this box, over assess. So the process to submit an appeal online, check the drop down box. That's the only option available is property over assess. So, but what you will need right now, or when you're doing this, is your PIN number. So have your PIN number ready, plug it in there. Don't register as an attorney. Click the I'm not a robot. That will take you here. Add associated PINs. So if you have 2 PINs on your property, this is where you're going to add the second one. Now, this is your information. You are the appellant. So you're going to put your name, your address, your city, state, zip, phone number, email, and confirm email, because that is going to be very important for us to get a hold of you. And then you have an account. The reason that you do this registration and enter your PIN number is so that the Board of Review now knows what township you're in. They know your PIN number, and they can create this account with all this information in one place, and then you can log in and it will always be there. On the Board of Review website, please click Forms. So this is for if you want to file paper. If you're not comfortable filing online and you'd like to file paper, there is a box here to click for Forms. And once you click that, you will select Complaint Form. This form can then be printed and filled out and mailed into the Board of Review. A lot of township assessors, probably most, will have these forms as well. And I know that they have been wonderful in assisting with filling these out too. So I wanted everybody to know there is the paper filing option still. So this is the paper. This is just a sample of what the paper form looks like. The appellant, that's you, complete the top, all of your information. You have to sign it. Don't write anything below the red line. That's just for lawyers. And then to the right, this is a common mistake that people make. They put comparables in this location where it says do not list comparable properties. This is not for comps. This is for if you have a second or third PIN number. So that's just an example of what the form will look like. Triennial reassessments. I wanted to explain to you a little bit about what the triennial is. The Cook County assessor places a value on almost 1.9 million parcels in Cook County. Reassessment of property in Cook County is done within a triennial cycle. And what that means, it's every 3 years, property is reassessed. The Cook County Assessor's Office alternates reassessments between the north suburbs, the south suburbs, and the city of Chicago. So 1 year it's north, 1 year it's south, 1 year it's the city. We just finished the south suburbs. The assessor's office utilizes a mass appraisal process for the assessments. That's how they determine your assessment. It is not each individual property like we do. It's a mass appraisal process because there are 1.9 million parcels of property. So the Board of Review, however, can focus on individual parcels if you bring your appeal to us. You can locate your township on this chart, triennial reassessment years and townships. So the city of Chicago is being reassessed 2021. That's that's their triennial, is this year. That's what's going to be coming out, is all new assessments for the city. And then, as you can see, 2024 and 2027. So every 3 years. So the townships in my district that the assessor is reassessing for the city is Hyde Park, Jefferson Lake, Lakeview North, Rogers Park, South, and West. The north suburbs, that is going to be reassessed next year, 2022. Potential benefits of appealing: possible assessment reduction, which ultimately reduces, you're hoping it will reduce your tax bill. This is where you start. Opportunity for multi-year savings. So like we talked about, if it's appealed in the first year of your triennial and a reduction is granted, the assessed value will be locked in almost all cases for the next 2 years, because that's your triennial. And there's no filing fees, and the Board of Review will not increase your assessment. I leave you with this. When your township opens for filing an appeal, you have 30 days to submit your complaint, unless you've pre-filed, like we talked about. The appeals process will typically take 8 to 16 weeks to receive the results of your appeal. If you're registered, like we showed you earlier how to register, you'll receive an email notification that your decision is viewable in your account. You have to go into your account and look at your results. Any reductions will be reflected on the second installment property tax bill. The Board of Review will not increase your assessment. It will either remain the same or it will decrease. This is our contact information. We have multiple ways to get a hold of us. So there's the email address, we have Facebook, Twitter, our own website, tammywendt.com, and then there's the phone number. If all else fails, you need to call that phone number. You'll be directed to one of us on our team. With that, I just want to remind you that we are providing this seminar today as only a portion of what our in-person outreach seminars are going to consist of. As you all know, COVID has halted in-person seminars. Now things are opening up. We can assure you that we will be there. We will be coming to your community and we will help you when it's time to actually appeal. This was an extra opportunity just to help you understand the appeal process, get you registered, get you an account, so that when it comes time to appeal later in the year, you can better understand it. Also, we will be posting this video to our social media, YouTube, and our website, so you can refer back to it when you're registering and filing your appeal.